2-2, I know you were disappointed. It was a great fight back in the second half, but in the end we did everything but score the winner.
Yeah, we did, but ultimately we gave ourselves a mountain to climb tonight. We made it hard for ourselves. You know, at 1-0 it was going to be tough, and then at 2-0 in the second half with, you know, not a lot of time to play to hold ourselves back into it. But we were patient. We kept believing that we would get chances, and with the quality that's in our side, we know that we'll always create something. But unfortunately, yeah, we weren't good enough to get all 3 points. It probably would have been unfair, I think, on Linfield had we snatched it at the end. But you know, we kept fighting, and we were the team I think that wanted to win it at the end ultimately. But it would have been harsh on Linfield because they put in a very good performance and they dug deep.
Did you think you had snatched it at the end? You scored with 5 minutes to go and then one off the post.
Yeah, one off the post. I actually heard Ashley Hutton say, "Oh my goodness, that's in." So yeah, I thought it was going in myself, and then the rebound as well. We were really close with it, and I think that's been the story of our season. Really, it's been almost but not quite, and just in moments where we should have been more clinical, where we could have been better with our decision making, in different situations, and maybe at times we just haven't worked hard enough, and we haven't been up to scratch at times. And you know, the season's not over. We'll dust ourselves down and we'll go again because there's still 2 massive games to go, and I think we can take a lot of heart from the performance that we put in the latter stages of the game tonight.
As you've alluded to, there are other results mean that we can't win the league, but does that add a bit more to that final that we got at Windsor Park in the 5th?
It was always going to be massive. You know, we always want to win as many trophies as possible. So no matter what way the league went this year, we wanted as many trophies as possible. We know the league's, you know, gone now. But it's super important that we go into next week believing that we can still finish on a high this season. We still want to win our last 2 games. People might say that it means nothing ultimately, but it means a lot to us going into that game, and we want to win it, and we want to win the cup as well.
There was a great atmosphere at the County Antrim Cup final on Saturday that we won. How important is it for Glentoran fans to get out and support you in the next 2 games?
Massive. You know, we really felt everybody behind us on Saturday night past, and it really pulled us over the line because we've had some really tough games against Crusaders this season, but I think that was the one where we really pulled through and we really showed some of our best stuff. And I think, you know, the fans, everybody that came out really dragged us over the line, so we need them there to kind of lift us, especially after tonight. We want them there next Wednesday, and then we want them there at the cup final on Saturday.
And finally, on a personal note, a disappointing start to the season with injury, but you look back to your best.
I'm delighted to be back. You know, I love playing for this team, I love playing for this club, I love this group of players, and it's been a hard one this season, ups and downs for everybody, not just for me personally. It's been a tough season at times, but just want to finish on a high with the cup final.